We are almost, I think we're live. Looks as you are live on the screen, so that must mean that we are live. So hello to everybody out there who's been waiting patiently for the past 6 minutes, it says on my screen. And welcome to you, Ash. Ash is, it's just me and Ash today.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yep, I'm excited too. Come here, listen. First of all, we've got Solo Brick Builder stuck in traffic. Hey, Solo. We've got Greg from London Bridge Bricks who can't be here today. SARASTARBRICKS was supposed to be here, up in the air. Don't know if she's coming. And who else was? That was it. So it's myself and Ash. Ash, tell me how you are today and how has your week been?
Yeah, it's been good. I really don't know where the time is going. I feel like I feel like I was just talking about like just getting names and stuff like that for summer sets. Now I've already reviewed them and now it's on to the next thing, and it's weird. I don't know where the time's gone.
I know, like for you, when you get at the moment you guys can't get any sets that we have in Europe, right?
No, I've had to I contacted just anyone and everyone, retailers and all this stuff, and then people never got back to me, and then I reached out to a Bricklink store that I used last year, and they were like, if you shout us out, we'll give you free shipping, which was like, honestly, they had great prices. So it was like paying retail price anyways, but it was the shipping and importing that's the most. So yeah, and conversion, that's the Canadian dollar's trash. So yeah.
So what was like, is that a European store that you're
yeah, it was from Slovenia. Yeah,
really
great.
From people are getting from Germany and everywhere.
Yeah.
What was it you wanted to get that you didn't get though?
Oh, what am I still missing? You know, I think just the stuff that I'm waiting for August. I might get some city stuff. I've been contemplating importing like the elephant stuff. Like I think that's really cool, and the lions and all that look cool. And I want the flowers, the new flowers as well look pretty cool. But yeah,
they're pretty awesome. The birds of paradise.
Yes.
I'd love to, I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but somebody you saw like had this big vase or vase, depending where you are, of flowers, and like they're just so cool. They look realistic, but I obviously don't put them in the window because they'll get wrecked. But they look so cool. I'm really into them. And it would save me a fortune and a lot of stress just getting those and giving them to Lorraine every year and then taking them back and then give them.
Yeah, they're great presents. And I've had people, and I feel like everyone says this, but just the people outside of the community that have talked about this. That's to me how you know that something's big. It's like when you get like when something is being talked about outside of the Lego community, that's how you know, like the friends apartments and things like that. Any ideas thing, even the typewriter. Like my grandmother was talking to me about, because it's just so big, you know. It's exciting.
When it comes to the typewriter, did you, when you saw it first, did you like it, or if you didn't like it, did you change your mind afterwards, or what?
Yeah, I had zero expectations going into that, but it doesn't interest me in the slightest, but it is very cool. I downloaded the press kit just because I wanted to see from land like how functional it was, and I was quite impressed, but I didn't even do a video on it. It's not anything that I don't know, I have no connection to it. But what about you? What did you pick it up, or? No,
when I saw it first, it really intrigued me, only because they had Lego had said, oh yeah, the piano is playable, and I was like, no, it's not. And people were like, kept, you know, completely saying to me, no, it's playable. And I was like, how can it be playable? What, do Lego have like metal element strings that like are gonna, and hammers that no. So it turns out, and then people were saying this is gonna be a real typewriter. I was like, oh God, please stop. But it's amazing. I saw Iceberg Bricks building it a few weeks ago, and it looked really interesting. Somebody else was building it as well at the same time. I think it might have been Brixie, but like the way it's made is amazing.
Oh yeah, and the color as well. I love the sand, the sand green, and the tiles that they're all printed as well. It's really great. Yeah, I love it.
My dad had a typewriter exactly the same as that typewriter. Now I won't be getting it. I'm not going to buy it because, I mean, even like yourself, like, I mean, everyone thinks, oh, you know, people in land get all the sets. You don't get all the sets. It's
No.
a myth. You get sometimes you get the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Sometimes they send you the ones you're not interested in.
Mhm.
So like you,
very relatable.
yeah, every year or every time they bring out new Lego stuff, I'm continuously chasing the ones from 2 years ago to try to make the collection up. But what we'll do is hold that thought for a sec. We'll just say hello to everybody out there because everyone was waiting for us for ages. So we have Magic Koopa out there. We have the wife, Lorraine Fox. Hey, we have Justin. We have Lego Madness. Just Build It is there. Brick Stage Pass. Moving on then, Doc Sampson. Hey, Doc, how's it going? We have Cabbage Face Lego. This is way up in the chat. Sorry, guys. We have Mark. Mark is here. We also have Kai. Hey, Kai. Hey, haven't seen you for a while, actually. We have got Red Carnage. How's it going, Red Carnage? We've got ourselves Nicoletta. Nicoletta, good to see you, Nicoletta. And these are all the usual people. You can always depend on these people to be here. It's brilliant. And I always see Nicoletta in your chat as well. Mitty Bricks, how's it going? Mitty Bricks, Abby the Brick Squirrel, the Minifig Who, Gary Mullane, Pink Wheels 3, Fooling with Bricks. Hey Barry, SCM Films, I haven't seen you before. Welcome, nice to see you. Enjoy yourself. Asian Studios, how's it going, dude? I don't think I've missed anybody. If I have, just type in the chat again. If you have any questions for myself and Ash, put them into the chat and we'll answer them, because today is just a chat stream. Basically, we're going to be talking about the summer sets that Ash hasn't got, that he will be getting, the August sets that are coming as well, which there's a few pictures and videos I've seen around of some of the Star Wars sets, which look pretty interesting as well, like that Moff Gideon cruiser.
Yeah,
that looks awesome. Pricey, but awesome. I don't know. It's one of those ones that I will get, but I feel they're bringing out so many Star Wars sets that are, touching that $120 mark. And I don't know, they seem to be coming out every 6 months, but not just one or two. Like it seems to be, maybe it's just me not picking them up, and I've got this stream of $120 sets that I'm trying to pick up. What do you think?
Yeah, oh my goodness, it's such a problem. So honestly, I'm now look at Star Wars as, besides the news part of it, I think that for me personally, there's zero point in reviewing it because it's just been done and it's going to be overdone, and I just don't think there's that much of an interest, just because of I think it's the most saturated part of the Lego community. I think just there's so many people. So even when I'm looking at the stuff and buying it, I'm like, I bought, I think, most of the January stuff and never did a video reviewing it or anything. And I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, I can't believe I'm about to buy another Slave 1 and I've already got 2 and I just need those figures. So
yeah, I mean, well, you're like me. We both love our minifigures. So like, when and even though I know I can get them on Bricklink, I still prefer to have them coming from a set, like untouched.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way.
What about the Ideas Lighthouse?
I'm very, I said I did a video yesterday and I was just saying I'm happy. I think it's very, honestly, it's really toxic, some of the reactions I think that you hear after something's revealed, just because they, the one that they wanted didn't get selected, or and they diminish what that person has done. They did a campaign, they reached it to 10K, and people are like, nobody wants this. Well, minimum 10,000 people want this, or they said they supported it. So I'm excited. I always build lighthouses in Minecraft when I make that, and I've always wanted one in my city, and yeah, I'm excited. I hope it's minifigure scale. That's the only thing that I'm kind of hoping for. But yeah, what about you? Do you like the lighthouse? Are you happy with its selection?
I was looking at a live stream the other day where they the person revealed it, and a lot of the chat were saying it's going to be great for people in their 40s. I was like, I'll shut up now. But no, yeah, I love lighthouses as well. So I have the Lego Creator 3-in-1 lighthouse that was out about
yeah,
and that has a light brick and it's cool, and it came with that orca whale. So I turned the orca whale into a jet ski because I wasn't into the whale. But I modified the crap out of it, and I made like it made it look really, it's under here, so I can't get it out, but I will show it around in the future. But yes, this Ideas Lighthouse looks amazing, and it's motorized. And part of this like cool plate features, I don't know.
Yeah, and I say this anytime that it comes to ideas. Lego takes already such an amazing model when it comes to like the pirate ship, and then they're just like, you know what, we'll do a 2-in-1. You want to make it a ship, you want to make it the Cove, like they go above and beyond with this stuff. So to me, I'm just excited to see what Lego's going to do with making that even better, I think. So
I'd say they might make it shorter.
Yeah.
Nulliga wants to say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, buddy.
Do you remember Ash from before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ash was on. And look, it's just me and him. We're just having a little chill out
Yes,
session.
I know that.
Yeah. What have you been up to? Did you have your dinner?
Yeah.
Don't burp in the microphone. God. I haven't even burped in the microphone ever, and then you come along and you crazy boy. Look, say hello to Nicoletta. Nicoletta says, "Hey, no, like, happy summer holiday."
It's also him.
Yeah, which one? That one?
No, go back up.
Go back up.
That's him.
No, that's a girl. That's Nicoletta. And there's Fooling with Bricks. His name is Barry, and he says, there's there he is. Hello, Nullig. Lego Madness says hello, Nullig. Magic Cooper says hi,
Simon.
And Simon says hey, Nullig. And Brick Stage Pass. Okay, so you head on downstairs.
Yes.
Okay, you can come back later on. What?
Go in my bedroom.
You can go in your bedroom. What are you gonna? You gonna watch us, or you gonna watch Minecraft or something?
Watch YouTube.
You're gonna watch us, or no?
No.
Nah, yeah, you're better off. Better off.
It's boring.
No, it's not. It's not. He's drunk. Don't mind him. See you, Nullig. Bye.
It's so boring. Don't watch.
Go, get out, mad thing. Don't mind him, chat. He's talking to a different live stream. It's, I don't know, it's Pokemon live stream or something. But yeah, so the lighthouse, awesome. Go, will you go? Get out, I'm trying to be professional for the Vash. What was I saying? Yes, so the lighthouse. Are there any other, what did you think should have gotten through? In fact, Mini Brick, he had a, where's his?
Gravity Falls was the one that he had this time around before he had Avatar. But yeah, I think specifically with that, if it was a few years ago when the show was in its heyday, I think for sure I think it would have had a better chance. I just don't know how popular it is these days, even with everything else on the list. And I said this in the video when I was talking about when they capped it off of the 25 or whatever. There's not too many there that I think, unfortunately, I think a lot of the ones in there actually were even sets that Lego did. So like there was the police station modular and the Coliseum and different things. So a lot of them, just looking at it, you're like, well, that's not going to get selected. So things like that. Yeah.
What do you think of the idea? Well, for me, I'm always giving out about the fact that they don't have. They haven't for a long time, for years, had a Lego idea set for like under $50 / euros. Nothing. I mean, I think the last one might have been Tron or something, maybe.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of something that I meant to talk about, but I think when people are upset that they're only picking one, I think that the issue with that is Lego's not funding the theme enough to hire more people on, because when I did the interview with the Winnie the Pooh department, with the Winnie the Pooh project, they said that they wound up, when they were designing that, people from different departments and themes. That's what Ideas is. It's not an actual team. It's one person overseeing and then stealing people from other themes who have an interest in working on that set. So they don't have this team. They don't have the support that they need, I think. And even then, I think they're spreading themselves way too thin when they're doing all these promos. They're doing the sports one, the picnic one. They did the car one, the vintage car. I think there's another one in there. But it's like, instead of doing that, like, it's great. I think that should be on top of you focusing on the core of what you're doing. Like, there's a lot of great sets, I think, that were there. And yeah, I don't know. I think that even looking back to mine, the one that I was a part of with my Fall Guys project, not that I think Fall Guys should have been selected or anything like that. I think it's irrelevant at this point. But I think when looking at that, there were a lot of great submissions in there that definitely, and we set the record that session. Now it's been broken by the last one with 57, but
Wow.
I think that picking 1 out of 50 plus, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's a good message that you're sending to creators as well. You know,
Yeah.
when it's really disappointing, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I know Lego Ideas is a team, but at this stage, maybe Lego don't want to pay extra money yet, but I think at this stage it might be beneficial, even as a trial, to have a proper Lego Ideas team and have about 6 sets on the shelves at one time, you know, ranging from 25 up to whatever the hell they want. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff out there, and they just keep rejecting a lot of it. Like, I was quite surprised to see Castle come back as you know, a creator. I don't know if they're just dipping their toe in. I don't think a team will come back. I'd love it to, though, but
I think this is going to be the most sets. By the end of the year, this is going to be the most sets, because we're adding Seinfeld and Home Alone, and I don't know if the Globe. I don't remember where the Globe fits into that, but like it's pretty crazy. Like, this is a big year for ideas. Looking back, Sesame Street, Winnie the Pooh happened this year, and even in that interview, they talked about how they're looking constantly for the next Lego Minecraft. They want whatever they accept for ideas, they want it to become the next Minecraft when it comes to these IPs. And I think that looking at like Friends, they like the Apartments is amazing, and even with Sesame Street, like there's so much room to grow there. Same with Winnie the Pooh. So I definitely think that I see a lot of that in there. And with Avatar specifically, like both Avatars, I guess, because one of them is getting the show revival and all that. I think that you could see sets whenever the new show or whatever those projects that they're working on comes back, and then the Avatar, the Blue People, with the sequels and all that they're doing. I think Lego will probably do stuff with that, and they don't want to do it through ideas. So
yeah. And just want to say hi to Brick Star Wars. Where Brick Star Wars boy says, I miss you all, being really busy with life and Twitch. Can't make it too many live streams, but I do miss you all. Stay awesome. Hope to see you all again soon. You too, my friend, and enjoy Twitch. And if anybody is a Twitcher, check him out over on Twitch. Twitch, you love your games, and have you ever thought about doing, like, setting up a Twitch channel for your games?
Yeah. I actually, when I started, I remember one time YouTube just wasn't cooperating. I'm like, you know what? I'm moving to Twitch, and I moved over to Twitch, and it just doesn't have my audience is on YouTube. That's the issue. Twitch is the superior platform for gaming streaming, though. And I like, even you see like YouTube bringing in a lot of things from that, like they're adding clipping and stuff like that to streams and videos from big, like I think channels like with over 1 million subscribers. So I think that yeah, I think that Twitch is a great platform, but it's not for my audience, unfortunately. I wish, but yeah.
Emily says, I want to submit something, but it's discouraging knowing that even if it gets to 10,000, the chances of becoming a set are basically zero. You'll never know till you try.
You never know. Yeah, for sure. And honestly, even with my Fall Guys, I knew that it was declining in popularity, even as I was trying to push for it to reach the 10K. But just the experience of it alone was just, it was something really unique. And I remember a long time ago, when I talked to a Lego employee, they were saying that a good thing to put on your, like, in your portfolio is being able to say, oh, I had an ideas project that reached 10K. So I think that it's honestly, the experience was great. And I even though, you know, they're only selecting one, I'm still working on my projects still to come with that. So you know, I think that there's a lot that they need to improve with ideas. Yeah, I've done tons of videos talking about how broken it is, but yeah.
Exactly. I mean, like, well, first of all, Lego Madness. No, I do have a Twitch account, but I just use it to look at other people, and I don't. There was a plan at one stage to kind of stream the live streams to Twitch, but then I didn't. I don't know too much about it, and I haven't bothered looking into it. I don't know if it needs somebody with a phone to moderate the chat, or sit there and say, "Hey, Jim said hi on Twitch. Hi, Jim." Do you know? So
yeah, I've thought about doing both. I know there's a way to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I think Greg does, like Brick Tech does that. I think
Yeah.
So I do want to look into that at some point, but it's just yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy with where I'm at with what I'm doing. So
I mean, you've got a big workload anyway, so you know it's. I don't know how Jang does it. Jang's on Twitch now as well.
oh really?
So I don't know how he manages the time. Like, and thank you, Lorraine Fox O'Connor, for the €3 super chat. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Love you with all my heart. But yeah, I mean, as far as gaming, when do you have much time to game when you're at home, when you're not working, basically, or do you just whenever you game, do you just flick it on as a live stream?
It depends. It depends really. Recently I reconnected with some old friends, and a lot of my time has been spent playing Minecraft with them, like we did gosh, 5 years ago. So yeah, it's dangerous when I lose motivation to work on videos when I'm just having so much fun with them. But yeah, no, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm gonna play, I might as well just go live, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Shy Time is my time, and a few other people dropped in there. Cabbage Face Lego, Omega Man, Mahan dropped in. I think I said hi to IP Minifigs. If I didn't, how's it going? And some guy called ASHNFLASH. He's saying hello to people as well, so he's pretty cool. Battle Bricks, how's it going, man? Are you well? London Bridge Bricks, how are you? Hope you're having a great time. London Bridge Bricks says, when it comes to ideas, I have one in the pipeline, and we'll still put it through. And as the world normalizes, Lego ideas will as well. You know, Greg has all these ideas, but he tells everybody in live stream, forgetting people will be watching. So I hope he kept it secret, Greg. We've got 8 people working on the same thing. The brick bods are here. Even all, like the lighthouse, although I thought the Wallace and Gromit entry was pretty cool. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think that's very very niche, you know. And I think the biggest thing when looking even specifically to regional things that are really popular, like Wallace and Gromit, and even Doctor Who specifically, it's like Doctor Who is this British show, and it is loved worldwide, and that set did so poorly. So it's just it is crazy. It's crazy that if that's not doing well, then I think Lego's very hesitant to do anything remotely niche like that. Which
Yeah,
you really don't know.
Thank you. Thank you, Fooling with Bricks. You rock. Thank you for the £5 donation. It says, thanks for making me feel welcome in the community this past few weeks. Well done once again on the 10K. Can't wait to get started myself. Thank you so much, and thank you for the donation. Like, that's why we do these live streams, so people can come no matter what age, no matter where you're from, and just talk about Lego and feel, you know, this is a safe space to just chat and, you know, join in. So I'm really glad that you found us, Barry, and yeah, so thank you again, and thanks for the congratulations to 10K as well. Do appreciate it. Mahan, where'd that go to? Oh, he's just saying hello. Hey, Bricks and Mortar. Hey, Jermaine, are you well? What are you saying? Just popping in to say hi. I say hi all, sign Ash. Can't stay, but hope you're having a great day. I am. How are you, Ash?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Brick and Mortar.
And we have Abby the Brick Swirl saying it's a fortune on resale market. I blame marketing, and I missed the first part of that. And thank you again for the congrats on the 10K. I get very bashful when people say congratulations. Like, stop, I'm going red.
No, it's a great achievement. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah. I didn't think it'd be 10,000 at this stage, but here we are. When you hit 10,000, how long ago was that?
It will. So I posted my first video on June 28th, I think. So next week is 3 years, and then I think 10K was by the end of the summer. Yeah, and then I don't know. It's crazy. Even last year. Yeah.
You're one of the people who just really blew up. What was your kind of blow up minute?
I just think that no one was doing the CMF series and stuff like that at that time. And I think that even on Instagram as well, like having the following on Instagram as the size that it was then really transferred over onto YouTube.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you to GCar for the $4.99. I feel like Lego Ideas is gambling. Would be pretty funny, like horse racing, but
A casino with horse racing in the back. Yeah,
it'd be pretty cool.
Go for it. I don't know if that's on a Lego Ideas rules or not. I wonder if gambling is there. I don't know. I feel it. Did that Western set not have poker and stuff like that in the saloon or anything?
Oh, I think
check.
Yeah.
Let's check the Ideas rules. But that's interesting. Yeah, I always have fun looking at seeing what Ideas is removing and accepting on Ideas to as a product, because you could put in different IPs and it'll be like it'll say yes to some things and no to other things. So, let's see here.
Hey, Nerdbrick 101, how's it going? Good to see you. And Full Brick says, watch a London Bridge Bricks. One of my favorite things to do when fishing. I don't know what Greg said, but fishing. I went fishing before with my uncle. And it was disgusting. It was gross. It was good fun catching a fish, but then he ripped guts and stuff out, and you know me and guts and stuff like that, everybody. I got my COVID shot there a little while ago, and I had a full-on panic attack, like, and you know.
Oh, really?
You had to bring the wife in, and she was holding my hand, and I said to the nurse, "Okay, just go do it now." And she went to do it. I said, "No, hang on, just." And then I got the sweat, and I'm useless with needles.
So looking at the rules here, technically it doesn't say anything about gambling or anything like that. Yeah. So go for it.
Very interesting. Abby says, I think about gambling on what gets approved. Oh, okay. Getcha.
Well, there you go. We gave you an idea. Lego Casino.
Make a casino. Shai says it's all about the budget for the Ideas design team.
Yeah, they actually have a lot of different things where when they were talking about Winnie the Pooh, they're like, oh, well, we can only recolor a certain amount of pieces. And even with that set, you know, they're already introducing all these new parts and pieces for the new molds. So it's already such an expensive set. So they had to be very selective on what's printed, what stickers. So yeah, it's a very complicated process behind the scenes, you know, that we take for granted, I think.
Hey, Divine Lego, good to see you. I didn't know that there wasn't a dedicated Ideas team. I literally just, maybe I don't watch enough designer videos, but I did not know that. I didn't know that they pull people from different places.
There's people, they were saying that specifically with that set, that they were approached by someone from the Disney department that's like, please, I want to work on the Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. So they came in and took other people. So yeah.
Yeah, we've got a question from Divine Lego. Psychonar ASHNFLASH, what are your thoughts on the new Loki episode? Well, it only came out on Wednesday, so I don't think we'll talk about that one. We can talk about the first two, absolutely. You go first, Ash.
I'm loving it. I think it's my favorite show so far out of the three. I love these sort of stories, and the upcoming show, the What If show, is the one that I have always been most looking forward to, just because I love those sort of stories of what if one thing was different and it changes, you know, all this stuff. So I'm loving Loki. I think it's really fun. Yeah. What about you?
I'm loving it as well. Now I do have like a little. I didn't like hi T-Toys. I didn't press on you yet. No, and I missed you, so I'll put you there. It moves so quickly. I didn't like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I liked those two characters. Just gonna cough. But for me, I didn't like the story. The story was exactly the same as Solo, a Star Wars story. The character, the baddie character, was the same actor. And she had the same sanctimonious story. Oh, I'm doing it for the people. But like, yeah, she's a murderer, and you know, it just and then. I think we were on purpose not supposed to like I don't think we were supposed to like Captain America. I think that's kind of the plot. The actor did a great job, and you know, he's probably a really nice guy, but I don't like that Captain America at all. Loki blew my mind. The first one, because I always ask, first of all, I'll just get to Trevor Baker, because the chat's moving off really quickly. Congratulations on 10K, and thank you so much for the $4.99, Trevor Baker. I do appreciate it and you a lot, my friend. But yeah, the first one blew my mind because I was wondering when I saw the movie, I was like, where'd Loki go? He just, and no one spoke about it in the movies or anything, and it was just kind of left.
Yeah.
And then I heard about this, and Greg from London Bridge Bricks says, "Oh, they're going to address that in the new series." And when I saw the first one, I was like, "Oh my god, this is crazy!" And the kind of 70s, early 80s style and the analog equipment, I was like, "What is going on?" The second one, oh my god! But the third one, what?
Yeah, I
love it.
The sets are just beautiful, like the TVA, like the locations and everything. It's spectacular. Yeah, it's really impressive.
I can't really talk about yesterday's. Oh, and I really wanted to, but yesterday's was really good and surprising. Yeah. And there was one comment the person said that made me think to myself, okay, who is this person if this person doesn't know what that person's talking about? I don't know if you cut that bit.
Yeah.
As far as I've been asked a lot, do you think there'll be sets for Loki? My answer is I don't know. What do you think?
I think that out of the 3 shows, as much as it's my favorite right now, I think that it's it's definitely the least likely. I think out of the 3, I definitely look at Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I see where you can make a set from, and I look at WandaVision. This I don't really know just yet what they could do. Besides just an office or something, you know, I'm not sure, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
I'd love for it. I think that unfortunately, I think they're kind of sleeping on it, like they did with the Mandalorian the first year. You know, only getting the one ATST set. So I think that hopefully next year, I don't know. Yeah. I think that they're on top of it with Star Wars now. Like they're getting Bad Batch sets out along with the show. So I don't know. Maybe we have the CMF series, so. I think that's good.
Which I'm looking forward to. Mahan has, you can read that. Fun fact,
yes.
The first video, what's that about? The first ever video you did, is it?
Yeah, it's funny because I did a video talking about just my anniversary, and then people go back and watch my first video. That's not my first video. I had to take down my first one because I had the Incredibles music too loud, and I was applying to get monetized, and I didn't know if having copyrighted music would have them decline my application, so I just took it down just to be safe. But yeah, I unfortunately I took it down. G-Card Go, my goodness.
Yes, you are a legend. G-Card Go. Let's see. Get move it up a little bit. Let's say hypothetically, what's wrong with me? Hypothetically, you know, it makes sense in my head, and it comes out of blah 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 blah. I was working on a band's concert ideas project. Would lights and camera be a good addition to the set for side bills? Again, all this is hypothetical. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think that that's one of the things that made Friends, I think, stand out, and I think that's happening with Seinfeld as well, I think is the rumor. So yeah, I don't know. The only thing, G-Card, hypothetically, if you were working on that I would be a little hesitant to do that is we've got video right now with the stages and stuff like that, as well as we are getting those guitar little builds as a set, so I'm not sure if they would dip into music again. I mean, they just did the piano and they're doing the guitar, so who knows? What do I know?
Yeah, and well, like 2 submissions. One was taken down for I think the person was, it might have been a copyright issue, but then there was another one for I can't remember the band, but they did it as a kind of a tour thing. I think there were 2 metal bands. I can't remember the names. But if you are going to do it, maybe at the front of the stage, just maybe get some train track and make a little dolly for a camera to go across the stage to have some movement, like a play feature.
Yeah.
You were talking about earlier on the What If series. That's I love things like that. I love alternative kind of timelines and everything else. But how much do you know about the What If kind of story?
I read anything that I can get my hands on when it
Okay,
comes to
well,
that. Yeah.
for anyone in the chat who doesn't know about the Lego or not Lego Marvel Lego on the Brain, the Marvel What If animated series. Do you want to give a little kind of synopsis as to what it is?
Sure. Well, I'll give the example of, I guess, what the set that we've seen so far that it's based off of. So we have a set coming out in August, and it is the Tony Stark Sicarian Iron Man. And the idea behind What If is it takes it's a I'm not sure if it's canon or not. Some people say it's not, but I think that it will be. Anyways, so it takes one slight alteration of it takes different movies and kind of combines them into one. And so what happens with that set in that episode specifically is what if Tony didn't make it through the wormhole in the Avengers? And what if he actually wound up going through a different wormhole and landing on Sakaar and fighting on the war planet with the Grandmaster and Valkyrie and things like that? So it's taking like the Avengers, combining it with Thor Ragnarok, and even when looking at the trailers, you've got what if T'Challa was actually Star-Lord, or what if Peggy took the serum and not Steve Rogers, and then she becomes Captain Britain, and he gets a Iron Man mech designed by Howard Stark. So I love the idea behind this stuff, and even some of the concept art. Oh my goodness, it has me so excited. So yeah.
Me too. I mean, obviously, it would be amazing if it was an action, live action thing, and but it costs too much money, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, and then zombies. Where do zombies come into it? Because there's a lot of Lego.
Yeah.
Lego again. Okay, that's just what we do. And zombies, the Marvel zombies, do they come into this world as well?
Yeah, there's one episode, and I don't know how it's going to tie in, but there's the zombie Captain America, which we're rumored to be getting in a set, and then there's one if Thanos took over, or if Gamora took over Thanos's role of destroying half the universe, and we've seen concept art of her, wearing his outfit and everything. And yeah, I think that even I agree with you. Like, I would love for it to be live action. Honestly, I could see them maybe even bringing in like Peggy, like who knows, bring her into with all this multiverse stuff, maybe bring her into a live action after this. But I think that this is just, it's great. I think it's the only way to do this, especially with COVID and everything. I think that it's great that all these actors have, like Robert Downey Jr., Jeff Goldblum, just everyone, I think so far that I've heard have all returned for it. So I think it's awesome. I don't know how else they would do it.
I think it's pretty cool. The fact that, like, Robert Downey Jr. basically said that he wouldn't do anything that ever again, didn't he?
Yeah. I think that the fact that he's recording stuff, and again, it's been confirmed from the set with Jeff Goldblum, but I think that it's great. I'm so excited to see them return even to earlier movies, that Disney didn't have control over with the first Avengers and things like that. So yeah.
What are you looking forward to from that?
I think the one that I'm most excited for, I don't know. I think it's probably the one that we're getting, the set with the Hulkbuster from Sakaar. I think that's going to be cool to see Tony on that, interacting with the Grandmaster and things like that. Yeah.
Just want to say to Boom Bricks says, what do you guys think of the Amazing Monsters coach? Boom Bricks is one of the designers, and so is Cabbage Face. Two of them designed it, sent it in to Lego Ideas, and it seems to be doing pretty well, which is pretty good. Have you seen it, or do you know what it is?
I know of the monsters. I'm looking it up right here. It was submitted on the 23rd. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, that's a great looking car. Did they render this, or what is this? Was it built in person? I think it was in person here.
Oh yeah, someone is in there. Hey Solo.
Hi, sorry, I'm still setting up.
Oh, sorry. Will I take you off?
Where's my audio?
Well, I can hear you. Will I take you off?
Oh, maybe it is a render. Gold Whip.
I think they rendered it, but they recently built it and they put it onto their Instagram. I think, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I think they had to paint some of the elements gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, Solo, how are you? You well?
Yeah, bro, not bad, not bad. So I've literally just set it up, jumped in. Right, so I'm late.
Yeah, you're
I'm here
okay.
now.
No one's ever late. It's just like pop in. You've met Ash before, and yeah, Ash, you've met Solo before. Darren.
How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Everybody in the chat as well. Hello. Love you.
So
Yeah,
let's
man.
see if they answered. No, but yeah, I think Solo, you might know. Did the guys, Boom Bricks and Cabbage, did they painted some of the elements, didn't they? When they actually built to show it could be built out of Lego, didn't they paint some of it?
I think so. I know. I think Cabbage has built it in real life, though. I think they have built it.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether they. Yeah, I think he did build it. Yeah. Cabbage did say they have built it now in real life. Now, I think. Yeah, I think it's Boom Bricks who's actually finished it off now. Yeah, man. It looks good though. It looks good. Get behind it, everybody. Now, get over there. Go over there.
The other thing I wanted to talk about, now I'm excited about it, and the weird thing is, well, it's not weird. Everyone has ideas, and everyone has the same ideas. LegoCon. Now, when we saw the tweet originally, for instance, I thought it was going to be like announcing new light bricks. I know people thought it was going to be Dimensions 2, which it's not. If it was, I love Dimensions with all my heart. I love your Dimensions, and it would have been brilliant, but it's not that. Obviously, because we know it's LegoCon. But I was going to try and do one of those reaction-y live streams, but everyone seems to be doing it, so I ditched that a while ago. But yeah, I mean, like, and I wouldn't know what to do. I was looking at, who was I looking at the other day? I think it was Blitzwigger or somebody, and they all had headphones on, and they were all looking at a screen, and I wasn't sure if they were muted, and I was just looking, going, what's going on? And then they all laughed at the same time, and I was like, what's going on? So but I've seen other people with a kind of a picture in picture, and you've seen, but I ditched that idea. I'd have to tell the chat to have like a window open, and all this. It seems to.
I think you should be able to stream it. I don't think even I think it's on their website as well, so it's not like you're streaming something from YouTube or Twitch or something like that as well. So I think it would be a little different than E3, but yeah, I don't know what I'm. Oh my goodness, it's such a busy time right now, but yeah, I definitely I'm excited. I don't know specifically what I'm expecting from it, but I hope it's good. I hope that they continue to do it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'll have to wait and see.
I don't think Mahan. I think Mahan thinks it won't be that good because everything's been revealed. Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Production-wise, I think it'll be a good show.
I hope so. I hope we get some fun tidbits out of hearing.
I think it'll be entertaining. It's definitely gonna be entertaining. I reckon. This is Lego. They're gonna put on a show. Let's face it. They're gonna do a show.
I hope so.
Yeah. Hey man, they got an astronaut. Something.
It's all about, as far as I know, most of it's been recorded already, and it's made by the same people who made Lego Masters.
Oh.
And well, that's what the kind of little video thing said. And there'll be some live bits, so there'll be Q&A. But they said it's only going to last 90 minutes. So I'm just hoping we see something we don't know about already.
I know that they're announcing specifically, they said this in the ideas video, that they're announcing the winner of the sports contest. So at least that we don't know about just yet. So.
Wait, it's one thing we don't know about now.
Yeah. Because the Star Wars stuff, if that's what's going to be revealed, that we already saw that leak from the catalog, and even today there was something else for that. So I don't know what else they have left. Who knows? Hey, Mario's there, Harry Potter's there, Star Wars is there. They could reveal all the D2Cs for that. That would be great, but I don't know if they would do that.
That's a good point. Minecraft is there as well, and we haven't had a D2C Minecraft.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hi Scott Davis, he says hello, and Full of Bricks says I think we give it a chance, might be good. Hashtag LegoCon. Anything to do with Lego, I just get excited about. I don't know if you've ever seen them. Actually, there were some documentaries that was aired in the UK and Ireland, and it showed like one of them was showing how Justin Ramsden became a designer. So basically showed him, you know, chatting and all this before he got the job, and he went off to Billund, and he did like, you know, kind of audition builds in a room with loads of other people. And I rewatched them. Like, it's a bit nerdy, but like it's Christmassy. It's at Christmas, so we watched them around Christmas. But
no, I'll have to look that up. Yeah, we've interacted on Twitter before, and he's designed a ton of my favorite sets. So yeah, that's really interesting. I'll have to look that up.
Definitely, there was, I think there was about 3 of them, and another one was, I don't know if it was in the same episode, but they showed it was a Guinness Book of Records attempt, and they had 2, I think they were Land Rover Defenders on these Lego built kind of slopes, and the idea was to try and keep them there for as long as possible. It was pretty cool.
Cool.
iPinVinifix says Minecraft D2C, right, Ash? Ha ha ha. I don't know if he was referring to the fact that you got very excited when you heard that, which, I mean, did they have a D2C before with Minecraft?
They've had 2, and they were back to back in I think it was 2016, 2017, and it was the Village, and then they had the I'm blanking on the name, the Mountain Cave. And Bricks by Mind, he does a lot of Ninjago content, and Monkey Kid, he had this theory that one of the sets, 7, gosh, I don't know the set numbers. Anyways, it ends in 7-5, 21175, that's the set number. And it's actually skipped. And he blew my mind. He was looking at some of like the numberings and how they break down, with Ninjago, the sub-theme of Legacy is separate from the regular show's numberings. So when it came to this, it went 21174 is the treehouse, skip a number, 21176 is the Jungle Abomination, which is the dungeons sub-theme of Minecraft. So he had the theory that they skipped over this set, and even when looking at like the last update, we're missing a lot of stuff, and they've been doing a good job recently of giving us everything from updates, I would say. And it's just kind of odd that we're missing a lot of things. So he kind of theorized that there could be one there. We are skipping over a number, so I don't know. And they're present at the convention, so I think that you never know.
Hopefully, because I mean, Minecraft is huge when it comes to Lego. I just want to say, Shy Time says, I don't know why I read your name, full name out the whole time, Shy. Sorry. Shy says, question is, where's the other 60, 18 plus sets they said that were supposed to be released by the end of this fiscal year?
Oh, we still got a lot to go.
Yeah. And what were we talking about there? I was going to comment on, oh yes, D2C. What other D2C are going to come, do you think, or would you like to see by the end of the year? I mean, Solo, what about you? You like your big Star Wars sets?
Yeah, I'm hoping for some awesome Star Wars sets. Absolutely hoping for so. But mind you, I'm loving what they're doing with Marvel as well. So for me, for LegoCon, I want to see that gunship. We need to see that. I mean, it's coming out so soon. Come on, you got to give us something. But I'm loving the helmets. What they're doing with that, even the mosaics. I'm probably the only person on the planet that likes these things. So
I love that. Hey, I got 3 Iron Mans, put them together, and then I got a 4th one, and I extended it down, so I have the long. Wow. It's 4x9, I think. So, yeah, I love it. I want more.
Yeah, I'm hoping for more. I love them. The argument is that they're overpriced, isn't it? But mate, they look great. I've got Darth Maul sitting behind me here, so I love it. I just wish I could try and work out how to do a bigger Darth Maul, but
some of them are expensive, and I think some of them are more worth it. Like the Mickey one, I think is overpriced, but that Hogwarts one, the amount of pieces that you're getting in that is insane. The extras that you have with that, that map.
Yeah, but to be honest, to get any benefit out of the Hogwarts one, you do need all 4 of them. Let's be honest. The individual ones, I think. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I just think they look a bit naff just on their own. But altogether, it looks great. I like it, but that's not on top of my one anyway. Not at the moment. But
they are brilliant. The problem is, especially with people like us, one or two would be great, but like, what happens in 2 years' time? You're going to have a dedicated wall for your, and like people be like one or two.
Lego saving you money on wallpaper there, Si. Come on, think about it.
I tried that, but it didn't go down too well. What? A wall full of Lego as well as every room in the house full of Lego? Yeah, I looked into getting a bloody storage unit. My God, they're expensive.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Probably stream from the bloody place as well, you know.
I have been tempted.
Do you have a big backlog, Ash? Like, do you have the need to, you know, put Lego in every single room of the house, or how do you get through it?
Most of it's down here. I think the only other thing that's not is the flower bouquet. But everything else is down here. I have a huge backlog of things. Even I've accepted stuff from LAN, and I'm just like additional things, and I just haven't, like, I have the Hogwarts castle that I need to build, and things like that. So yeah, it's big backlog, and yeah, getting all the August stuff kind of set me back as well.
When you get as much Lego as we do, but what do you do with yours? Do you break it down and put it away, or, you know, because every week myself and Greg London Bridge we do a screen called Backlog, and we take sets from our backlog, build them, and I've literally gone from building cars and stuff to trying to build buildings, because then you can display them. We're just bringing in our other guest who has arrived. And it's hey, Danny.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I almost said welcome. Welcoming myself, of course.
It's better welcome than what I had. I was still setting everything up. Like,
You gotta be ready when you enter the backstage.
Well, I'm so used to Solo already being here. I just like instantly, boom, there he is. Now, luckily he had his trousers on, so that's all we can.
Oh my God.
What I'll do is, this is a first. It's the first time Danny's been on the channel with me. Now, we streamed together last week on Greg's channel on London Bridge Bricks on London Calling. I think that was last week. It was last week. So, yeah. Danny, first of all, how are you? She's great, apparently. So
I'm doing great. Yeah, I am.
So to your left, your left is Darren. That's Solo Brick Builder, and up beside me is Ash. And
hello.
Danny.
Hello,
so
guys.
Danny, obviously, because you're new to here anyway, there's probably a lot of people out there who haven't heard of you. Why don't you just give, it doesn't have to be quick, take as long as you want, and tell everybody about yourself and your channel, please.
Okay, will do. Hello to everybody in the chat. Yes, Lego Danny Bob is my channel. I am a big fan of Lego Star Wars. So as you can see, some sets behind me, I am starting to build a pretty good collection of Lego Star Wars. I was actually working a little bit on my displays last night. So I've got the Empire on this side and then more of the Rebellion on this side with some ideas sets. So I actually just got some Prime deals. I got the Amazon Prime deal ship in a bottle. So yeah, Star Wars ideas. Harry Potter week is this week, so I've got the Weasley's Joke Shop right here, live streaming that throughout the week, and we're about halfway done. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are when I post videos, and I usually get something up on the weekends, something Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, it's going really well. I also have an Instagram account where I post lots of behind the scenes stuff and give you my thoughts on various things like Marvel's new show, Loki, which I've really been enjoying. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. And yeah, thanks for having me on the show today.
You have me right up until the point you said Harry Potter. I was like, oh, she sounds great.
Harry Potter, brilliant.
Yeah.
Bless you.
But no,
I love your
great
Star Wars
to see you,
section.
Dan.
I love it.
It's true. I think your live streams are brilliant, and everyone should go and check out Danny's live streams. They're they're very active. There's a lot of energy there, and for anyone who may have watched or will watch, tell us who the guys are in your Lego room building with you all the time.
Yeah, so I've got a little group of T-foals. So I've got my younger brother, Dougie, who's occasionally on. He's kind of been nicknamed Dork Vader since that one helmet review. And then there's Cal, who goes by CalDog Gaming. He's probably on the channel the most. We're usually building stuff together. We did the Sith art and Iron Man art together. And then he has a brother, Jed. He's usually in the background digging around in the bricks as we're working on a mock over there. It's super top secret. And yeah, those three. And then I also have my nephew, Josh, who pops in once in a while. So yeah, I got a little group of T-Fols that I work together with. So that's pretty fun.
No, it is fun. And you're a good group. I saw one of your videos. Now, I hope it definitely was, it wasn't Lego related, but you had an RC car in the video. But that was crazy.
Yeah, that must have been Instagram.
Was it Instagram? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Cool. It's something
Yeah.
I do want to get not into, but I want to get some RC cars. I think they're pretty cool. We actually have some in boxes. Yeah, Nullik has some.
Oh, really?
Just want to say hi to Brick Astley. I should really read questions before I put them up, but it's up. Okay, so Ash, I was trying to avoid all this. Ash,
okay.
you're living so much of your relationship online. How was it watching Holly? So I should have read that first. I do apologize, and I tried to avoid all that today. So if answer it if you want to, you don't
You're
have
all
to.
good. I think that here's what I'll say. I'll say this. I'll say that you're hearing one side of things, as well as that I don't think that we at all really, you saw the snippets of it on live streams. I don't really think that's a fair evaluation of our relationship online. At least for me, I did, I think, one video on the channel and maybe a few live streams, but yeah, I mean, it's hard. I've tried, you try to end things on a positive note, but at the end of the day, you got to be happy. You got to look out for yourself. So yeah, hopefully I answered that properly.
Thank you for the £5. I didn't bring Ash here to ask him anything about that or his private life or anything, so it wasn't a sneaky one, but remind me to read
You're
the super
all
chat in
good.
the future. Okay, moving on quickly. So Danny Bob.
Yeah.
As Greg was calling you on Friday continuously. We were talking about Loki, and you missed out on the Loki talk. We won't talk about yesterday's. We won't talk about yesterday's, but how much are you loving it?
Oh, I'm really enjoying the show. And I posted on my Instagram saying, like, I don't really like Marvel that much, but I'm really enjoying this show. And I think part of that is just because it's very different. Like WandaVision was very different. It's exploring like kind of opposite reactions of what you would expect from these kind of conversations of good versus evil. It's not the classic good versus evil scenario. You're trying to figure out just power, like who's more powerful essentially. And then all these timelines, it like makes it extremely complex. And I can imagine the people who really are into Marvel just going crazy over all of the lore. So I don't really know all the backstories and stuff, but just watching along is really, really entertaining.
Yeah, there was even, I forgot to mention this earlier, but with her bombing, because it was from last week, I talked about it, with her bombing the timeline, a lot of people are saying that sending all those things to those different locations and time periods are what's creating the what if branches for the show. So I would love for that to be true.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true, because I was wondering why. I thought when I saw the bombing of the timeline, I thought to myself, okay, well, this might hopefully bring back, some of the dead characters from the Endgame movie. Because I really, really liked the relationship Star-Lord had with Thingamajig, and I want Black Widow back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's coming out again, like in 2 weeks. That's crazy too. That movie's finally going to be out.
Yeah, I'll wait till it's free on Disney Plus rather than spend 22 quid to see it. But although I say that now, I bet I'm the first one to watch it. What about you, Stan? Are you going to be watching the Black Widow movie?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time. Big time. Yeah. I've been one of these people that's been campaigning that Black Widow should have had a movie probably about 7-10 years ago. We'll say. Just seems a little bit late, but hey, man, better late than never, I suppose we might say.
I just want to say hello to Taco Builds, and Nico Lego, you says, do you people like the, how do you say that, Flesher?
Yeah, Fleischer maybe. I've never heard the.
Superman and
Oh,
Lois.
it's from the Superman show.
I think I saw that. Is that with the guy who is in Supergirl and it's her dad?
Something like that. Yeah, I haven't. I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to comment.
That guy is the guy playing Superman. But oh wait, no, hang on, Fleischer. I don't know who that is. But no, Lois and Superman. It's such a good show. I really it was. Oh, I see. That was the first appearance suit, the one with the black on the logo. The one that he first wore. Yeah, they did this really cool episode last week where it was exploring like how they met and everything, and even seeing like Superman in the early days. It was just, it puts like Man of Steel and anything else just to shame. Like they did so good with that. Yeah, really recommend the show. It's the best thing on the CW right now.
We don't get the CW. We get everything on Sky, except for when Crisis on Infinite Earth. Was it Crisis on Infinite Earth? Yeah, that's the one with Batgirl.
Yeah,
So Batwoman is now on a different channel. So we were able to watch all of those shows, and then you had to switch to another channel, like a different company, to watch it, and they skipped it. Like we recorded a whole bloody series, sat there, watched all of them, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's gone from episode 14 to 16. Where's 15?" So I had to go and buy the whole lot on.
You see, that is where having a VPN comes in so handy. There's like Bosch in America.
I watch everything on my PlayStation, on my PS4. You see, so
yeah, just Bosch it on there. Just you put it on there. Yeah, because I use it for obviously online gaming. So I use my VPN. Bosch it on, like we say, Japan. There you go. You ain't gonna find my address. You ain't gonna find anything. So supposedly, but yeah, okay, it works, man.
You have to fill me in that off air. I just want to say thank you again to G Card for the 199. Oh yeah, speaking of the Flash, that went off the rails. I really like the Flash TV show.
Still,
yeah. I think, and this is controversial, so don't leave. I think it's the best one. I think it's the best show they're doing. I mean, the acting is better than some of the others. I'm sick of seeing people going, "Oh," and it's like you didn't kick him or hit him, and just irritates me. But I think the Flash is
the man going.
There we go.
Flash, I love the show. I do like Supergirl. I think it might be the weakest of them. Well, I don't know. Maybe Legends. I don't know. But Flash to me is the best one they're doing still.
I still prefer Arrow. I loved Arrow. Why cancel it? But yeah, that to me is the strongest one. Only primarily because I love Deathstroke as well. So seeing him come to live action, I'm like, hell yeah.
I think they all have their moments, and they all fluctuate season per season. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this season of The Flash. I don't know what I'm watching at this point anymore. I still watch them, but I just I don't know.
We haven't gotten this season yet, so maybe I'll change my mind.
Yeah, but Batwoman, I honestly think it got way too much hate. I really enjoyed. I enjoyed a lot of what they did there. So yeah.
So did I, and it's typical me though. I liked it up until when Kate went, and then when the new girl came on, I thought it was just too coincidental that like suddenly this suit it falls in front of her. Basically, it would have made more sense if someone had remembered her and that she had a hard time and thought she'd be a good like she is doing good obviously as Batwoman, but if someone was able to deliver it rather than like Batwoman's airplane blowing up and then the next Batwoman picks up the suit and it's Batwoman. What? Yeah. I don't know.
Well, the other thing I was reading up today is that Black Adam is actually going to be in the new Flashpoint movie, which is going to be, that would be cool. I don't think he should be in that. I think he should be in with Shazam, but yeah, apparently he's going to be one of the main antagonists for that film, which is going to be pretty cool. But
wasn't there a Black Adam TV show?
He's filming the movie right now. He's doing his own thing. And Flash is filming as well with Michael Keaton back and Ben Affleck.
Mate, my God. Flash has been in development hell now for how long? It's like, good God, I think that was supposed to come out around the same time as Batman versus Superman, I think it was.
It was announced around then. Yeah.
Oh,
They kept
man,
losing directors and writers, but they're filming, so it's happening. It's
they're
legitimately
filming something. They've
happening.
got nothing written. They're just filming it. Just run around, mate. Yeah.
For Danny and Solo, did you see the Moff Gideon cruiser?
Recently, did they
Gideon.
just drop another photo?
It was.
Or are you talking about like the original?
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
There's
so
a new pictures of it actually.
Yeah. So I know I was watching that while sitting in traffic. Yeah. No, I saw it. It looks good. It looks good.
The figures look awesome.
The minifigures look good,
yeah.
but as typical Star Wars, Lego Star Wars cruiser, it looks fat as well, and it looks a little bit stumpy. I don't know. I feel those fangs at the front need to be a little bit longer. You know.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you think
But it's
worth
cool
the
that you can shoot TIE fighters at the end of it, so that's something I can fire at my
Isn't that
daughter.
cool?
So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I think it's a
Do you
nice
think
addition.
do you think it's worth the money?
No.
Yes,
I never
just for Moff Gideon.
me personally, this is my own opinion. I never feel apart from the minifigures, which sometimes always a bit hit and miss, I never feel those ships ever feel like a void that is worth the money for me. That's why I've only ever bought one of them, and it kind of evaporated in my hands, and I swore vengeance never to buy one of those things again. So hey, I haven't. But I think I will get that just primarily because I want the Dark Troopers and I want Moff Gideon. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know,
Slave
man.
1 in hand. Huh. Interesting.
Sorry.
Someone has
What-
the Slave 1 in hand. I see here on Instagram.
No way.
Come on.
How do they get these sets so early?
Don't know, man. I don't know. That's so annoying.
I try everything. Like I even try to go like 5 minutes to closing time just to see if they're unpacking stuff, you know, and you know they don't do it. They obviously wait till the doors are closed and locked and then do it. Like you know,
Oh, mate,
and then-
I try and see if I can track the shipments going to a Lego store, but apparently that's impossible to work out.
Well, they've got pictures of Boba with his helmet off. I know that the head leaked before, but someone has it in hand, so it's a little different. Yeah, that's cool.
That's exciting.
Mahan has a question for you, Ash. How do you feel making CMF drafts and drawing Lego minifigs a big thing in the Lego space?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's a strange concept to, again, I keep saying this, but thinking back to, you know, if you told myself when I was in high school 5 years ago, you'd be doing this, you'd be making YouTube videos on Lego and being sent sets for being a part of Lego and all that. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
What made you? What gave you the kind of light bulb moment to do it?
So what happened was I had this project in school where I had to fill out a sketchbook, and they said it could be of anything, literally of anything, and I had to fill it out for this class. And I was just like, you know what? The Disney series had just released, and I was like, let's draw a series 2. I drew them, and I was like, you know, let's use my Photoshop skills and make the packaging. And I designed a bag and the checklist, and I posted on Flickr, and it blew up, and everyone's just like, you got to start an Instagram. You got to start an Instagram. So I started an Instagram, and then they were like, you got to be posting this on YouTube. And I'm like, all right, I'll post on YouTube. And then, yeah, here I am.
That's crazy. Most, like a lot of people obviously would start out on YouTube with physical Lego doing reviews, doing whatever, this and that. Like, and it's kind of inspired a lot of people to do it as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Mahan said this. I'm not saying this, but to kind of expand on what he's saying, like the digital figures, I like looking in the chat here. I don't remember there being that many before. You know, we were doing CMF series, Justin and I, and we were doing this push for drawing and all that. I don't really remember that. So to look at it now, it's so weird. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nico.
Nico says, Ash, but look at all the people you have influenced and all of the inspiration you have brought to people like him, as in Nico. But it's true, like, and it's great because, well, I don't think I would have even thought of getting somebody to do like my profile thing. I would have done one of my usual copy and paste jobs, and it would
Nothing wrong with that, buddy. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. Don't you change that.
You need something looking a bit better than like a cat head stapled, plastered on.
Rubbish. Come on, my logo was a van with my name going across it. That'd be
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but that was unique and individual. You know, everyone saw that in the new There's Solo Brick Builder. And we were talking about that the other day, Solo. Myself and Greg, we still think that you should build your own van. Or do you still have a van like the old one?
I actually got a new one today, so I'm back to my transit. Oh yeah, so I shouldn't actually say what I'm driving actually. Yeah, I don't suffer with road rage, so I'm not that kind of person. Yeah, no, mate, it's finally the time to try and do something like that, but because I was going to convert the ice cream van into a van and use it like that, but my daughter decided it's better in 4 billion parts and then scatter them across the entire UK lands. So if you find some bricks over in Ireland, could you mind shipping them back to me as well? Because that would be amazing. Yeah, I don't know where I don't even know where the minifigure is for that anymore. I generally don't know. We have gutted this place for that and gone. If it's not super glued down, she's going to get hold of it and she's going to destroy it. But yeah, I want to build a van. I want to build a van out of Lego. Which obviously a lot of vans now, they're getting quite curvy. They're getting some curves on them, and it's a bit difficult making them out of blocks.
That is true. What about you, Danny? Who designed your little logo?
So I was actually looking for how people get sig figs kind of designed because I don't have any photoshopping skills. I can use this website called Canva. That's about it. But I looked and found a place called 23 Brick. And they actually do like custom sig fig photos, digital, and the actual Lego printed piece. And so I actually just had them actually mock one up for me. And they're a business, so it's not like they did it for free. It was like whatever their fee is. And so, yeah, I was actually thinking like, is there a place that people go to or do they make them themselves? Because everybody has like slightly different designs, whether it's more like cartoony versus an actual Lego piece. It looks like it's almost photographed. But yeah, 23 Brick. That's where I went.
23 Brick. It's pretty cool. I won mine. I don't know. There was a charity live stream a few people took part in for Fairy Bricks. Fairy Bricks are a charity that they donate Lego to hospitals and children's hospices and stuff. But they were broken into last year. So we all found out about it. We had some of us had I didn't do one. I took part in one. A charity live stream, and it was a good bit of money donated. I think it was like about
we raised quite a bit of money, didn't we? We did get quite a lot of money together for that. It was quite a proud moment. I felt a little bit.
Yeah, they thanked us and everything. But Generic Stud made mine. So basically, what he was doing is he was selling. He was making them for 15 euros, I think, 2 for 15 or something. So I got one, and Lorraine got one, and that's what I've been using ever since.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great idea. I never thought of doing. I should do that for something. A giveaway, draw someone's sig fig.
Yeah,
I mean, you should, Ash. That would be such a big hit.
Yeah, hint, hint. Danny says. But yeah, no, it was really good, and yeah, we did feel kind of proud after it, and everything was good. Minifig says my friend Maniac came to me and offered to make one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought about doing a service drawing that, but I don't even have time to draw the CMS series at this point now. So, yeah.
What are you going to do about that? You just got to let it kind of go off?
No, I still want to do it, and I've been drawing big figures for this video that I've been working on, and it's taken a lot of time. I've been drawing Kingpin and Venom and oh my goodness, King Shark and all these things using the amazing new Thanos pieces from the Endgame Final Battle set. So I hope that they use those pieces in something else. But yeah,
nice.
This guy.
Do you think we will ever get a Venom in that scale?
I don't see why not.
I think it was what happened was with the Lego games, they were like, they asked for a transformation, and they were like, TT games, you need to make this happen, you need to make this happen, all the fans. So I hope that, at some point Lego realizes, yeah, let's not do a 10th minifigure of the same version. Let's use the Thanos pieces, just color them in black, and
Yeah. I mean, Venom should be bigger. He shouldn't be a minifigure. He's got to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Hulk has a big fig Hulk, and there's 2 minifigure Hulks as well, and that's the way Venom should have started off really as a big fig, because they were all generic for so long.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame. But
And what do you think? Carnage will come as a big fig? If
no,
Venom,
I reckon it'll be a minifig. They won't.
No.
Nah.
But did you notice that the head on this can actually fit onto a minifigure?
Yeah, I wanted him for the Watcher, but they did the minifigure head, unfortunately. So yeah, I think again that's got a lot of uses in there as well. So just the fact that you can, well, I'm gonna say this in the video, but I look at this figure and I'm like, I hope that the Hulk is like this, so that instead of giving us a new head, or maybe give us a new head, but I want to be able to turn the Hulk's head like this Thanos. Like, it's just so cool. But even if you give us a hair piece that attaches to this head or something, I think that would be really great.
Yeah. Mahan says if Ash didn't draw minifigures, the size profile would be a terrible freeze frame of his face upside down, blurred while we're. I'll show you what. Ash, I know you've seen some of these, but I'll show you. Danny, you've never seen any of these. So this one was for Halloween. I might use it again for Halloween. There's that one.
Lovely. I can't even tell that that's a minifigure picture put on top.
I went to college to do this. You know that? No, I didn't. And then there is. Hang on a sec. That's what it looks like. That didn't go big. There it is. So literally, that's it. There.
Seamless. Yeah.
Seamless.
Then there was Christmas. Christmas came, and Christmas is a great time of year.
Oh yeah, kind of works. Almost looks like a graduation hat with the Christmas hat on top.
And then this was from a crazy live stream myself and BFAB were on. We'll say no more about that one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then I don't know why I was Coulson one day. No one can actually remember why I was Coulson one day. I think I called myself Coulson or something accidentally. Oh, then there was my birthday. I was a birthday boy. Oh God, what am I doing? And then there was, of course, after Christmas comes New Year.
That's awesome.
I didn't even try. I just like, oh, this. So, and then this was the first one actually I ever used. I don't know if anyone ever remembers that one, but that's the first one I ever used.
Yeah, man, I remember that. Your iconic one, that one is.
Yeah. And hopefully I can get the white one back. There you go. Yeah. So,
yeah,
that's the way that goes. Exit solo layout. Oh, it didn't come back. But yes, so that's those crazy things. What are people saying in the chat? We have got AV Bricks saying we use Studio Part Designer to make our sig figs. I don't know anything about making sig figs whatsoever, but it's pretty cool that you can. Is it? I want to say, is it easy? But could a regular person who doesn't know much about computers or graphics just pick it up?
Yeah, it's free to download. It's quite easy to use. My missus uses it quite a bit, actually, surprisingly.
Really?
She's there on the laptop, and yeah, she's got no degree, and I sure as hell don't. But yeah, she's quite happy there, tinkering away on it. She loves it. I think she actually likes building it more on here than she does actually building the actual set. So I'm happy about that because I get to build them. So
yeah. Brick Stage Pass is going. He says, "Laters all. Take care. Thank you all. Catch you all next time." Greg says, "I remember that one, Sarah Connor, back in the days when it all started on YouTube. Yeah, and I didn't know if I'd get into trouble, and so other people had stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's fine, that's okay. So I just stuck with it." And Greg says, "Hi, Lego Danny Bob."
Hello.
Danny, are you in work today? Are you on your lunch break, or what's up?
Yeah, so I actually work from home on Thursdays, and then I have a flexible situation where I can stop working at 4, hence why I was on at 4 p.m. last week and this week, and then I can catch up and do some things later in the evening. But yeah, it's a really good situation that I'm able to go into the office and also work from home. It's kind of funny that I actually work up here then too, so I'm like, don't get distracted, just work.
I don't know how you can have a Lego room beside where you work. I'd be in and out all the time, like.
Yeah. Well,
and when it comes to like something like a Lego city, are you gonna? Would you ever think of making like a Lego city or something like that?
Well, I've been thinking about that because having discussions lately about shelf space and what's my contingency plan? Like when I get too much Lego, not if, but when, what am I gonna do? because I don't see this slowing down anytime soon. So as for a city, I don't know if I would actually go into like modular builds and create a whole city, but even just like, you know, putting the various idea sets in the treehouse and things, just connecting them together would be cool. But I don't know. I don't know if I can see myself really doing a city like where I connect all the things just yet, because I kind of enjoy just having them right out of the box on display as Lego created them to be. But there's definitely a few sets that I like, you know, have over there for more like play purposes. So I don't know, maybe eventually. I feel like I'm still a little bit attached to them. They're still kind of new, so I kind of want them on display still. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I get into the modular builds later on.
Well, I'll tell you now, it is a rabbit hole.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
addicting.
no.
I only got it. I've always loved them. And in January I was like, let's get one, and then it was no, I need them all. And then I was like, okay, I'll just stay with anything above the diner because they kind of, that was the revamp with the faces of the figures. Don't go back. And I got the 10-year anniversary one. That's as far back as I'll go. If I go back further, I'll have to get all the other ones. It's dangerous.
Oh boy.
It
Yeah.
really is. And like, because when I started collecting Lego first, I was only collecting CMFs because I wasn't into Lego at the time, and I didn't have a dark age either. I just like, you know, we're out one day, we saw these minifigures. It was series 11, and the artwork, the kind of just the marketing got me, and I was like, wow, these are pretty cool. And the kids were young at the stage, so I said, we'll get some for the kids, and we got some. And Lorraine was like, what if they get doubles? And I said, well, I'll just keep those ones. But that spiraled, and then the first Lego set that I bought that was you know, a new one was the Riddler's Dragster. I don't know if you remember that. You might remember that
With
one.
the Flash?
With the Flash, yeah.
Yeah.
And I got that just to get the Flash minifigure. And so I came out of the shop with that under my arm, and Lorraine said, you said you weren't going to get into buying Lego sets. And I was like, I know, but I need the Flash. He's so cool. He only comes in this set. And that just escalated. And then you become desensitized to spending the money. So, you know, thinking, going, oh my God, 35 euros for a set, that's a lot. Oh my God. And then once you get it, you go, well, I could get something for 80 next time. And then, so you start buying modulars, you're desensitized to the 150, and then the so on. And I hope Lorraine's not listening. Shh. But yeah, I have no problem getting them now. Just, yeah, need that, buy it. And it's a rabbit hole that just doesn't stop.
Yeah. We don't call it an addiction though, right? It's a rabbit hole, but it's not an addiction or anything.
It's a collection.
Collection. It's different.
I say it's an investment. That's another thing that I say.
Yeah, actually, this is a hot topic right now because I've watched several different YouTubers that specifically talk about Lego investing, because I use that same framework as well, knowing that, you know, think about if Lego weren't expensive, would you really value it? Like, would it really be as special if it weren't expensive? And when you do buy it, like, it doesn't lose its value like most other toys do. So I totally use that framework of saying, you know, I'm putting my money into this, but it's not like the money is like getting burnt. It's not like disappearing. It's actually still like valuable in some way. So yeah, I mean, I do have like, you know, some extra sets off to the side, and we'll see what happens if I actually sell those, or if I just build a cabin to put all my sealed sets in. So
yeah, I grab all the duplicate figures and I throw them into a bag, because even looking at Ninjago, because I've gone back wanting to look at some of the ones that I never got before. The villains in particular, you know, those things go for ridiculous amounts. So I have 2 of the ones from the latest season, so I'm gonna keep one for myself and immediately put away the other one to sell eventually. So yeah,
it's a good idea.
Hi, Sir Bricks. Why do you think the villains are expensive and sought after?
Because the 6 ninja come every season. So the villains are only once. Well, even with Legacy, you know, they haven't really gone back to the ones that I think people are really wanting. So yeah, that's why I think.
Who do you think? I think Scalador is probably the most sought after, or the rarest. He's quite expensive.
I think honestly the ones that I've seen the most were the ones from the Hands of Time season. And just because they supposedly it just didn't have that big of a run, and they took them off the shelves really quickly. So some of those sets are just insanely priced, and even those figures are worth, like, I think more than some of the sets that they're in. It's insane. Yeah.
from the Hands of Time season.
Yeah, yeah,
Not like a Crooks and a Krennics. Is that what they were called?
Crooks and Acronics. Yeah, I
So
think
those
that's-
two and the kind of cohorts they were with, or just those two?
and Kai and Nia's parents as well. They've only come in that set, and those guys are just worth so much. Those sets are ridiculous. Yeah.
I'm an absolute idiot. I wanted to collect as many minifigure parents for the ninjas, and I just let that one go. That did it. Those sets don't stay on the shelves very long, though.
Yeah, they didn't. That's what I've heard, is that for some reason the life with those sets, they just weren't as long as other ones, so they're just so sought after. With that one, that's why the Mountain Cave from Minecraft is supposedly really expensive, because of how quickly that set retired, and people stocked up on it and just sold so many of them right after it. And if you look on Bricklink, there's maybe like less than 10 for some of the figures, and even some of the pieces. Like, there's just no one selling these parts. It's crazy how rare some of the things are for that.
Solo and Danny, are you interested in Ninjago in any way, or have you ever even thought about looking at it?
No, don't want to dare. I don't dare, Si. I don't dare. Got enough to collect.
I think I get my Ninjago fill by watching Generic Stud, who does the Ninjago videos. I feel like I get to live vicariously in Ninjago through him. There was the I've never watched any of the episodes. I don't really know all the characters and stuff, but there was the plane that my nephew was building. That was the first Ninjago set that I bought because it was like super on sale. But I do plan to get the City Gardens. Actually, is it the Gardens or the City? Because people say City Gardens, but they're two different sets.
Yeah, City Gardens. That's another thing. You know, you're gonna get that. You're gonna want to get the other ones.
I already thought about that though, because I was looking on eBay, and the one that's retired is like $600-700, kind of like the Minecraft Mountain now. And yeah, so actually my nephew has that one. So if I get the newer one, then at least we can have one of each. We just don't have the docks. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I have one Ninjago set. That's about it.
Sorry,
I do have one Ninjago set, but I don't want to go any further. That's only because I bought that cheap, and I think we've done it on a live stream, didn't we? Built a Ninjago live stream. What was it? The blue one. What's the blue jet? What's that one?
One of Jay's jets, Jay's fighter jet.
That one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one I got. Apparently, it's really good. I don't want to look at it because I know I'm going to go, I want the rest of them. So, yeah, I'll slid it back in its box, back up in the loft, storage container.
London Bridge Bricks says, Ash, the cool thing with Ninjago is they discount here in the UK really early, or you discount here in the UK early. That's the time to grab them and spot the special sought after figures in the sets.
Yeah. Got to get in on the sales.
Yeah.
You guys in I don't know about Canada, but I know you guys in America get really good deals. I see people like, on Instagram and everything, and these sets are so $5 and stuff, and they're supposed to be like 20 or 25, and it's like, what the hell? Over here, when they're about to retire, they go, and we don't even get much of a discount. Smith's is a big toy store over here in the Solo. You'll know this. They always have this huge clearance section, and you go over and you say, oh my god, there's so much Lego here, and you pick it up and you go, I wonder what the clearance price is. Beep, and it's the same price, and you're like, how's that clearance? What's the point in that? I had the 8 set the other day. Beep, and the security man kept hovering. I was like the poo, and he was like the fly. I was like, go away! I just want to check the price. No,
mate, I've gone up to it before now. I scanned it, and it's actually gained a penny. I'm like, this is supposed to be clearance, and it's worth more than what it was 5 minutes ago. What is? Yeah. Yeah, Smith's clearance is probably the worst one on the planet.
Do you get much discount in Canada?
It's weird. It goes by store. Supposedly the different. I know that Walmart has been probably the biggest example of sales, and it just depends on the store and what they have it. The managers or whatever wanting to put on sale, like ridiculous prices. Like I think it was like $20 for the One Force Awakens TIE Fighter. Someone paid. But the best deal I've ever gotten on any Lego was 63 cents for the Lego Batman movie minifigures, and I cleared out stores. Like I got boxes full in my room of just like complete sets of, like, I felt them all through. I've labeled them all so that I know how many I've got. And it was at 63 cents for $4.99. That was the price here in Canada. So 63 cents on that is insane. And hopefully over time, the value for those continue to go up. But even if not, like, it's just what a deal. I've never seen CMFs go that low before. Oh, and this was in 2019, I think. So it would have been 3 years after. They were still in Toys R Us's here in Canada. And yeah.
That's bizarre.
And then I got the Clayface set as well, I think for $11, so quarter of the price. So that was another really good one that was still on shelves.
Yeah, that's a set around for a while, and it's another one that I should have got. I thought it would stay longer. It's like in Ireland, you see these things and they're everywhere, and then the next thing you look or turn around and they're all gone. I really wanted that, not for Clayface, but I wanted it for Mariah Carey. For like
Mayor.
I thought it was cool with Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
Danny,
that's a good set.
what do you think about sales?
What do I think about sales?
Yeah. Were you going to say something about them? No.
Oh yeah, no, it was just cutting out just a second. But I was thinking about that. Walmart and Amazon always seem to match prices pretty well. Target does their own thing, and those are pretty much like the three places that I shop. Like, we don't have a Toys R Us around here, and the nearest Lego store is 3.5 hours away. So I'm an online shopper for sure, and I pretty much like keep a hawk eye on Amazon because usually they have stuff like 10-20% off. But yeah, between that and like all the double VIP Lego reward stuff that we've gotten this year, that's how I've snagged most of my deals.
I've given up with I've given up buying stuff on the Lego website only because
Smash boxes.
Smash boxes.
I know.
Get me started. But I'll tell you, we don't have a choice over here because we don't have a Lego store on this island. So like, there's none in Northern Ireland and there's none in the Republic of Ireland, and it's a joke. So anytime I like the 1966 Batmobile and the Everyone is Awesome sets, I had to buy them from Lego online because I don't have a store to go to. But other than that, I mean, I've kind of given up on the points as well. I can get something brand new today in a store and get a discount more or less than having to wait like a week and a half for it to come from Lego. And then you're really gambling then if you're buying from them. I have a new order coming in, and hopefully the box comes in good shape. And if not, I forgot to ring Lego about that again. I'm so crap. Lorraine, remind me to ring Lego about the Smash box. But yeah,
good on that, man. Because that is bad. That is really bad, man. I was feeling your anger as I was watching. I was like, mate, I would have just sent it back. I was like, you keep that. That is, send me a new one. Because otherwise,
the delivery guy was at the door, and I opened the door, and he's like holding this thing with the string, and he was all happy, like, you know, it was like he had a birthday party. He was like, "Hey, there you go," and I was like, "Okay," and I was like, "What's this?" I didn't know it was my delivery. I was just this thing mummified in, you know, courier tape. I was like, what? And I brought it into the kitchen. I swear I had to leave it in the kitchen for like the day because I was livid. And I was like, okay, I have to make a video on it because, like, you know, everyone needs to see this and good reviews as well, obviously. But I couldn't wait to open it to see what sort of mangled mess was in there. So I was lucky that like nothing was too bad. Because I know they would have said, oh, we can't give you another friend's mug. Because they're all gone, but yeah, it'll be fixed.
Don't worry. Familiar. I wonder. I've heard that once or twice. Yeah.
You never. They'll probably give you VIP points or something like that. I've heard and I've seen a lot of things like that happen.
Yeah, I was crap out of luck on that one. I was.
Oh, tell Ash and Danny about your what was that? Your Porsche, whatever.
Well, Porsche is only just Porsche, no Porsche. Yeah, so no, it actually started back at the blacksmith house. So I bought the blacksmith house. What was that? I think that was about 3 weeks. I mean, I wasn't so bothered because of pandemic. I knew all the stuff was going on, so I was willing to give Lego the benefit of the doubt until you hear the crap excuse they give me. Then the Porsche came out. Obviously, want the promo. I know the promo is crap, but hey, gotta have it. So I bought that. And 2 weeks have now gone. still neither set. So bear in mind, the Blacksmith House is now on 4 weeks, 2 weeks for the Porsche. But on the Lego, lucky enough, I drive and I drive really far distances. So I'm able to stay on hold for what feels like a bloody eternity. But yeah, so eventually got through to them first time. Lovely lady saying, "Oh, really sorry, it will be with you. We'll try and sort it down. You'll have a correspondence, get back to you ASAP." A week later, I'm a very patient person. I gave it a week. Meanwhile, my missus on the phone to him. "Oi, where the bloody hell's the packages? Come on, this is ridiculous." 2 days later, I've flipped now. I've gone absolutely off the potty now. It's like, we're talking what, £160 for the Porsche and £80 for the Blacksmith House. So it's not a small amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, right, okay, let's get on it. Phone them up, and they basically just went, "Sorry, that's about it." I says, "Well, what are you going to do? You're going to give me money back? You're going to give me VIP points? What?" And they just went, basically what they turned around and said to me is, someone pissed around with my address, got it wrong. It got to customs. Customs went, "Nah, sod off. Go back to wherever the hell you came from." And despite Lego has now received my package back in Billund or wherever the bloody hell they send it from, they will not send it back to me. They won't give me any VIP points. All they said was, "Here's your money. Thank you very much for spending £4 billion over the years. Piss off," basically. And that's how we left. I'm believe me, you guys, I am doing my best not to swear because I'm actually feeling my blood pressure raising up from it all. So basically a couple of days like kind of went past, I wasn't expecting anything. I'm still on the Lego, like absolute rant. I'm ready to like go over there, burn the Lego house down, burn the factory down, screw you all. I'm miserable now, all of you are. And then I get a message from DHL saying, "We got a package for you." I'm like, "Well, I haven't ordered anything. Maybe it's my missus. She's put something in my name or something like that." And no, it was a Lego package. I'm like, cool, fair dinkum. All right. Maybe they just sent one out because she felt sorry for me. I don't know. But no, I got the Porsche and the Blacksmith House with the promo. Despite they said I can't get the promo, they won't send the promo out. They'll burn it, send it to hell, God knows what else. But they send it out. Then a day later, I get another message from DHL saying that I got another package. I was like, okay, this is a bit weird. So they just sent me another Porsche, and the lady that I was on the phone to, she must have known that I was like blowing up. Bearing in mind, I've also done a video as well. Like I'm like infuriating. It was just me sitting in front of the camera, just ranting for 10-15 minutes. Not that likely she would ever see that, obviously not. But yeah, I was, and then I ended up getting the Speed Champions Porsche, the Forza 5, wasn't it, or whatever? I don't know. Don't play Xbox, but the Forza Speed Champion car, along with the so now I've got 2 Porsches, and the best part about it is I wasn't charged. They didn't charge me for it, and I phoned them up. I done my God honest thing. I phoned them up as this, "Hey, look, I've got these 2 here. What do you want me to do with it?" And it's just, "Don't worry." It's like, cool.
Wow.
So I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing for everything I said. What they said to me down the phone was like basically "screw you." Basically, that's pretty much what it was. But like sending it to me and getting it all, it's like it's made me angry over the last couple of days. And what you expect an apology from me? Nah, piss off. It's... So yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but,
Was it
that
worth all
was,
of the emotional energy?
oh mate, it was. I've been collecting Lego since I was a fetus, and I've never had a problem. Never had a problem. I've had late deliveries. And I can kind of go, all right, whatever. Probably a delivery man being twats. They also said, "Oh yeah, it's Brexit." Brexit just snuck up onto us. Brexit's been going on for like near enough 10 years by now. It's just like it's not something that's gone like that. It's bosh. There it is. You've had time, Lego. You've had time. Don't blame that. You're just incompetent. All right. Clearly someone can't write my address down properly. I don't know. I don't care. I've got my package now. I'm happy. So, but I still haven't built them.
After all that.
At the same time, around the same time, I ordered the gingerbread house and I don't know, something else with it to get a freebie, and my box came damaged, and the it was like somebody got into the package and kicked the crap out of the gingerbread house packaging and got back there and kicked the crap out of the box as well. And I was like, oh my God. So I heard Solo's story, and so I'll just ring these guys and I tell. So on the phone for ages with this woman, and she was like saying, oh yeah, that's no problem. I'll give you 6,000 VIP points, and if you just send it back to us. And I was thinking to myself, send it back. Okay, first of all, I can't remember who it was. The House of Bricks or somebody got 3 UCS by Solo. It got 3 UCS. Oh my God, Millennium Falcons. Yep. 3 of them he got, right? And then Solo gets 2 of these things. I saw somebody else getting 2 bat wings, and this one wanted me to send back an €80 set, and I was like, oh come on. She's well, no, we have to, blah blah. And I can't remember what the free promotion was, but she said that was gone, so the box that was fine. 4 Millennium Falcons, my God. So I said, okay, I'll send it back. I was okay with the 6,000 points, even though you could buy you a keyring. So I said, what do you want me to do? So she said, okay, I'll email you some labels to put on the box. It's like the box, you know, it's like paper mache now. So, okay, just try to do your best. So send me that. And then she said, I'll give you a number, put it on a sticker, and then just put it onto the set. And so I know that's the right one. And I was like, what's she talking about? It ended up being too much trouble and just left it there. So I gave up.
Yeah, I'm a dog with a bone. I will chase it all the way to the bank. I'm like, Lego like to consider themselves as premium products, and in that respect, you got to deliver that. Yeah, and that's right down to delivery service. And if you don't do it, you got to face the consequences. I'm sorry, you pay a lot of money for this stuff. If you cannot accept responsibility for it, then maybe you should look at your ethics. Yeah, that's my answer to it.
I was giving out about the delivery service as well, right? But a lot of people in the comments pointed out that there was no bubble wrap in the box, and the box wasn't, you know, the way they get their boxes and they're flat and they have to construct the box. The box wasn't constructed properly, so it wasn't even reinforced. The flaps weren't folded down or anything.
That's crap, mate. That's good. I buy other brands. You know, I buy Kobe. And mate, sometimes I need a sodden chainsaw to get into some of their boxes. It's like, this is a cheaper brand compared to Lego, but their boxes are made out of raw iron. It's just, mate, honestly, sometimes I'm there. I've got an insanely sharp knife that I put down on the grinder in the back of my van. You know, get it nice and sharp. You know, oh yeah, cut my finger, get it into it. It's blunted it. So,
listen, on that note, Solo has to go and cool down, maybe take a cold shower or something. That's not a suntan, folks. That's like pure rage.
Oh my word.
Problem got sorted. He got 2 awesome cars. Solo, do you want to plug your channel? Tell us what's going on in the next few days or weeks.
Not a lot at the moment. I've spent more time working than I have actually at home at the moment. So yeah, I've got videos that I want to do. Just subscribe and hit the notification bell, and who knows, I might actually do something soon. I've got videos that I'm working on. You know, I said I was doing a podcast. I've got other things that I'm working on, but yeah, it's finally the time to do it all in at the moment. So yeah, just wait. Basically, that's what I can say. I'm hoping to get home early tomorrow so I can do stuff because it's going to be nice. So yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. But I want to get back into doing more Star Wars stuff anyway. I want to do that.
Yeah. Are you going to try and concentrate on Star Wars?
That's how my channel started, to be honest with you. So I probably should go. There's probably what 90% of my subscriber base stars, and like here's a Kobe set. Like, so yeah, it's I probably should go back to it. So that's probably what I'd be doing. And I am working on one video, and it's down to 2 fantastic YouTubers, and yeah, that one is way too late being made, but I am putting that out anyway. So yeah, watch out for that one. I'm going to try and get that ready for Saturday. But yeah, 2 fantastic guys, and a huge shout out. You got to check them out, especially Woodshop Teacher. Love that man.
Woodshop Teacher says, show us the drawing, Solo.
Okay. Well, this is basically part of the shout out, but there is a story behind it. It's super funny, but a lot of people probably seen it. But a couple of days ago, well, a couple of weeks ago, actually, now I think it was last week, he actually sent me a framed picture of Matt Elder's drawing that he done of me. Anyone think I'm crazy, wouldn't you? And smell, which I do, because apparently I've got flies all around me. So Yeah, I do at the moment because I've literally just got in from the shower. But no, that was really nice of him. And someone's just falling out the back of it. I don't know what it was.
It's contraband. It's contraband.
What did you say,
Was a frame?
All right, so it's a bug. It's one of the. It's a camera. What are you up to, woodshop teacher? Well, listen. Anyway, thanks for dropping in, Solo. We'll see you on Friday, tomorrow, on London Calling with
traffic
Greg.
permitting. That is, unfortunately, it's traffic permitting because, yeah, I mean, I literally just run in straight from traffic. It's crazy out there at the moment, but yeah. So I'm gonna go deep head first into a shower. So I love you all. I'll catch you all later on. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Take care.
See ya.
That was Solo, a brick builder. What time do you have to go back? Do you have to like log in and log out and stuff, Danny?
Not technically, but it's more so project based. So I know what kind of work I need to get done, and I make sure it gets done.
Galaxy Ace has to go. Take care, Galaxy Ace. Talk to you soon. If you don't have to, if you don't want to, have you ever told anyone what you actually do for a job, or?
I haven't yet, but I don't have any problem saying so. So I work here in town at a furniture company, and I am in sales program management. So it's not like super exciting for most people that are into Lego, but I think it's really cool because it's actually working with plastics. The product that we make is made out of plastics, and it's a recycled plastic. So actually the other day when I saw Lego post on Instagram their first ever prototype brick made out of PET bottles, I was like, oh my gosh, we have a connection. We have something in common. Like I work for a company that makes furniture out of recycled plastics, and then Lego's making Lego out of PET bottles. So that was cool.
And okay, so you work in this kind of stuff. Do you think the Lego brick will last as long using recycled bottles than it would with the pellets they use at the moment?
Well,
The
I
ABS.
would be curious to know what kind of testing they do, because plastics, so long as they're, like certain plastics, actually, the more that you heat them, the stronger they become, which is contrary to scientific belief out there right now. So there's no reason that they would deteriorate any quicker. The trick is actually just being able to get the plastics broken down properly. And because, Lego does injection molding, to be able to get that kind of plastic to work it into there, I feel like would be a very large challenge because of the way that Lego is made. So I don't think necessarily that it would break down faster than, the pure virgin materials, but that's just, some material sciences that I have awareness of.
So have you kind of read up on the plant-based plastic that Lego are using as well?
Oh yeah, I haven't read up on it. I'm aware of that one as well, because the treehouse comes with 281 pieces of plant-based material, right? So I don't actually know what that is made of, like how much percentage and what exactly they're mixing into their plastic recipe. But I would be curious about that one because it's not just the plastic component. So I wonder if that would last as long.
Yeah, what happened with the paper bags were supposed to launch this year, and we haven't gotten.
I was going to ask you, Ash, because I was told we'd get them in February, and I thought land people would see them before us, and then we'd see them, a month or two afterwards. But nobody has mentioned it.
No, and we've seen the Star Wars sets as well, right? Their land members getting them for August. So I don't know. They said this year, and even the one set that we have from the Lego house, the brick.
Oh, the molds,
the mold machine. Yeah. They have now when you go through the tour, whatever, they have the little paper bags as the little 2x4 dispenser bricks. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I should ask.
Yeah, I'm dying to know how they'll work, because surely obviously won't. They've tested it. They tested I think 6 type of bag, and they came up with was it another plant-based bag or something they used? I can't remember what it was, but they rigorously tested these with children and parents and everything else. And I really just don't understand how they're going to be strong enough to hold bricks that will possibly tear the paper.
And who knows, it could just be one set, and they did launch in 2021 if they do it in one set. But Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to
It'll make
see.
it'll make live streams a lot quieter. And people, thank God. But yeah, no, I'm wondering. And then the boxes are recycled, obviously, aren't they?
Yeah, that honestly, I think that there's even actually they did do something different when it was with Iron Man. They, for the first time, because they brought back that old visor, right? The flip up visor.
Yeah.
That wasn't individually bagged. Normally those come in the two
yeah.
bags. So the visor's in one thing and then the helmet's in another. So they got rid of that, and there's even the cape box has changed as well again recently, I noticed. So yeah, not sure what's up with that. No stickers. It's now it's like there's no tab, it's just the folding into each other. So yeah.
Do you know what? I got this Minnie Mouse Disney set.
Oh yeah,
and I thought this was going to be an actual big piece. It's the vinyl. I was so excited. I thought I was going to get a giant bow, but it's good. It's nice. And there's this other little piece that comes with it as well to hold it in. I personally haven't seen this piece before. Sorry, mirrored. This pink piece.
Oh, no, I've
So
never
it-
seen that.
Yeah, and it's made just to hold the bow, so it's like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's I don't know what other uses it will have, but like yeah, just the little bow goes into there and into the front and it holds it. I was looking at the picture going, oh my God, it's a gigantic, huge bow. And then I was a bit disappointed when I saw it, but it's really nice and works very well. Did you get any of are you interested in any of these Disney sets, Ash?
Yeah, I imported the only two that I could get my hands on when I was getting the Harry Potter ones. So I got the Pluto one and the space one, and I'll get the rest I think in August. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that theme. I hope that they do more than just Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Okay, controversially, Pluto.
Mm.
He could have done a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm just happy to have him, but an official version. But yeah, I think that it could have been a little better.
Especially if you look at Santa's little helper from The Simpsons, you know, he looks, I don't know if it's just the color that looks a little bit off, or if he just looks like he is a toy from a Kinder Surprise egg or something. I don't know. I can't put a finger on it. Hey, no, I'll get it right this time. Mockingbird's basement and sewerage, because last time I made a mess of it, and I think you had gone by the time I figured out it said Mockingbird. So, but I'm short-sighted and I haven't gone to Specsavers for a while. So nice to see you today. Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up now. We're going to keep it a short one. It's 5 to 10. So if it's okay with you guys, I know you have to go back to work, and I know you probably have to go back to work, and I don't. So I'm okay. I could stay here till 12, but I'd probably be on my own. Danny, do you want to give everybody a rundown of what's coming up on your channel for the next few days or weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I launched a video today, which was Hogsmeade. So I've got another set this week for Harry Potter week, which is the Chamber of Secrets. And then I'm probably going to have one more live stream coming up on Sunday to work a little bit more on Diagon Alley. And then we'll get back into the Star Wars content. I've got lots of Clone Wars sets that I have acquired. And so I'm going to be showing off some of those. So yeah, look forward to Tuesday and Thursday videos, and join me on Instagram. It's a lot of fun over there too.
Exactly. Danny's links are in the description below. So are Ash's. I hope I did leave them all down there. As far as I remember, I did. And if I didn't, I'm an idiot. I'm only joking. I did. And Solo's are down there as well. So if you're new to the channel, or if you've never met these people in your life, go and check them out, because Ash does great work, Solo does great work, Danny does great work, and they all deserve to be seen by the world. Ash, do you want to tell us what's coming up on your channel, if you know?
This weekend I'm hoping to get out that top 10 video of all these different uses for the Thanos big figures, all those pieces that it introduced. So yeah, I've been drawing a lot of them, so yeah, watch please, so that it's worth my time, because I haven't done something like this that's not a CMF really drawing. So I'm excited though, and it's a sponsored video too, so very excited. Yeah.
Sponsored by who?
I haven't revealed that yet, but it's a big company, and that a lot of other YouTubers do. And I think that it's a unique take that I think applies well to the Lego community. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about that.
That's cool. I'm excited, guys. You should get excited too, and make sure you check out Ash's video. And as with everybody you've seen tonight, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Now the top one, because you get all the notifications, not the middle one, and definitely not the bottom one. So the top one, and then you get everything that we do, that all of us do. It's been great seeing everybody tonight. I will try to get through as many names as I can as usual. So because we have so many people in the chat, it goes up, so I can't get to the top. So I'll remember most of you. So I Pink Minifigs was here. Mahan, Simon, Mark, Brick Stage Pass, Greg from London Bridge Bricks, Fooling with Bricks. We had Lego Madness, I saw earlier. I know he's gone. Nico Lego Uses here. We had Kai, but I can't see him here, but I know Kai was here. Sir Bricks. Lots of chat with I Paint Minifigs. Sir Bricks. We had I know Tech was here. Didn't say hi Tech. Hi Tech, how's it going? Brett's Bills, Bricks with Justin. My God, there's tons of people. I'm gonna use this is a touch screen, so I can just go like this much quicker than using a silly mouse. Hey Canadian, I didn't even see you pop in. How's it going? Canadian said Mastermind Mastermind Toys has some great sales as well. Well, this is from ages ago in the chat. But anyway, Canadian, good to see you, dude. Lorraine Fox O'Connor was here. I didn't see my daughter. She must be looking at TikTok or something. Woodshop Feature, High Tea Toys. I will get through as many as I can. And if Mama Lego, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hi, Mama Lego. Galaxies. Open Build Repeat, didn't say hello to you. How's it going? Mockingbird, I said hello to. And to G Card. And everybody who gave donations and super stickers, say thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, that was a bit of a cricket moment earlier on for that particular one. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back next week again. It'll be an earlier one. It'll be 8 o'clock. And full disclosure, I had my diary open on the wrong week, so no, Boone and Jessica weren't here today. You didn't miss them; they're here next week. So check it out, and we will see you next week. Thank you to Sola who was here. Thank you, ASHNFLASH.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And thank you, Danny. Thanks for being on.
Of course, thank you for having me.
And hopefully you both come back again soon. And good night, everybody, and take care.
Bye. Bye.